Final score here in Valdosta today, 55-28. Number 24, Valdosta State, stays alive for the playoffs with a win over West Alabama. A hot day, a good day of football here, and to boot, Don Russell along with Rick Rhoades. And Rick, we got a lot of highlights to look at, so we'll go ahead and look at that. A lot of scoring plays, and really it was a defensive battle for a while, then a lot of big plays.
Well, here's the first of them right here. Cedric O'Neal runs that little cutback zone for the first score of the day, 6-yard run. Things are going to get interesting here pretty quick. Satterwhite, the West Alabama quarterback, is flushed, throws it up. McClinton with a big interception to set up Valdosta State.
And here it is.
And a little scramble drill right here, and period to Scott for the next score to make it 14-0.
Looked like it was going to be all VSU taking advantage of those turnovers.
There's a big hit right there on a short yardage play. This happened several times early in the game to deny West Alabama. Great break on the football there by Lanier, and the pick off by Lilly to set West Alabama up, and they'll take advantage of it on this basic catch right here by Collins. That's one of the best catches you'll ever see.
Yep.
And here's a pretty good one right there by Moore.
Yep.
Excuse me, Kenny Moore, to get him back in there. Big sack right there. The West Alabama Tigers just kept coming.
They did.
They answer with a quick slant right there from Satterwhite to Satterfield.
It was tight then.
Yeah, it's a 2-touchdown game at halftime, and as we come back to the second half, Valdosta State will get things started out here. This is a nice catch by Den, and he really just outruns the West Alabama defense. Not really good tackling right there, and he's got enough speed to make him pay, and he does. But and this is going to be kind of the case of the second half. Every score is answered with a score. This one's a little bit on the crazy side. This is Rogers. Finds a hole and exploits it, and now it's a foot race. And he won't win it. Moore will catch him right at the 5.
But sets up this, doesn't it?
Yep, but West Alabama will score in the very next play to get it back to a 2-score game.
Shad Lee.
Little screen pass to Cedric O'Neal. He breaks one tackle and runs over the next one.
And keeps running.
And he keeps right on running.
What a great day for him, huh?
You know, he had so many explosive plays on the day, and that one was the kind of the capper right there for his day. But West Alabama will answer. Another great young run by that young man right there to keep them within distance. But Austin Scott, the other half of the duo, will answer with a 20-yard run to stretch it out again to 3 scores.
He wanted to get some of his too,
yeah, he
didn't
needed some too, by guys.
And he got it.
And then Kenny Murphy doing what linebackers do in pass coverage, reading the keys and breaking on the football and showing a little foot speed to round out the scoring right there. And then you see, big day for Valdosta State's offense, 467, really dominated the second half. 256 passing, but the big total there is the one right underneath the total yardage. 4 interceptions for 103 yards for 2 scores. And I think the story of this game is you go back to the things we thought were important in this game. Too many turnovers. You just can't turn the ball over 4 times and win a game of this magnitude. And the other thing is, remember we said about the West Alabama defense, going back to what Coach Gilliland said earlier in the week. They played pretty good defense, but they've given up too many big plays. Right. Well, they gave up, a 42-yard run, a 40-yard pass, and O'Neal for as long as it needed to run. A 60-plus yard screen pass for a touchdown there. That's 3 huge plays right there. 2 turnovers for touchdowns. That's 5 impact plays right there. And you give up that many, you just can't win. Can't win.
No doubt about it. It's a win, of course, for Valdosta State, and they stay alive for the playoff picture. Of course, we'll be with you from the Sunshine State next week. We'll be in Melbourne, Florida, as it'll be number 1 West Georgia taking on the Panthers of Florida Tech. For Rick Rhoades, I'm Don Russell. That's the story from Valdosta, Georgia. You too.